Just a quick look at the roses. Just look at that bee. Pyracantha in flower. This beautiful rose in flower. Comfrey, the white comfrey. National Trust rose coming into bud. Marigold, forget-me-not still hanging on. My unusual granny bonnet is just going over, but there's plenty more to come. I've got the spider plant outside and a delphinium coming. Not to forget that I've got the fox and cubs coming again. There, look. Beautiful. Right, I'll have a little walk up. Just close the gate. A few pansies coming out still. Now we know how long this has been out. This Bellis, little daisy. Wallflowers still hanging on. They're starting to go to seed. Herb Robert. Let's have a little walk up. Now these chrysanthemums, my daughter-in-law's mother bought me these for my birthday a month ago, and they're still flowering. Nigella coming into flower. That should be lovely. A little bit more Nigella in there. I've just cut some of the bulbs back. A few more house plants outside. The gold crest. And this lovely, lovely carnation. See, I've got a bit of what we call cuckoo spit on there from one of the creepy crawlies. Looks like that's a bit waterlogged, so it's no good looking at it. You've just got to do it, haven't you? If I don't do it now, I could forget. That was as dry as a bone, so nearly lost my marbles. Pick that up, put that back. I've got a few more little seedlings. The pen that I used, the writing's come off, so I don't know what they are. They're flowers, so I'll just push them in wherever I can find a spot. The hosta's looking lovely. We've even got a buttercup look coming up. I think this is a Strantia. Just remembering everything. Looks like I've got loads of aphids on this teasel. Look how the teasels are formed, and you get all the water gathering here, and sometimes you'll see the little finches drinking and the sparrows as well. What I have got is the water iris in flower. Spectacular. It's about 8 foot tall. The sage with the purple flowers on. The angel's fishing rods. This vine has gone absolutely mad. If we come through here, I've got these lovely daisies. They're beautiful. Quite a few of those. There's the Acer. Some of the meadow cranesbill still going on. You can see why they're called a cranesbill, because that's what it looks like. Look at the irises, aren't they lovely? This beautiful pansy that we got from Skegness when we went to the coast, still doing strong. It's one of the best I've had. You see the spiky looking plants, they're the teasels, absolutely snided out with green fly, and there were millions of white fly came off the Copper Beach yesterday because we'd had some rain. Another showstopper is this beautiful poppy. Just look at that. Isn't that lovely? Oriental poppy. My clematis, if you can see it, purple, right at the back. My rose, that's a very delicate pink. I've got like a creamy white one coming out here, and when I saw that I was so pleased that it had come out, because it was Cyril's, so that's lovely. Some more poppies, some, I don't know how to pronounce it, Jassione. Never had those before, so that's looking lovely. Lots of plants coming into flower. The lavender will be in flower soon. In the corner, my delight is this ruby anniversary rose that my eldest son and his wife bought me. That is coming into flower, and it's nearly our wedding anniversary in a month's time, so wonderful. Rosemary's looking healthy. That's this one here. All sorts. So pretty. Hookery hanging on, look, the purple one. It's been so dry. Right, let me try and get through the jungle. The rose that I was talking about earlier, I said Cyril's rose, that was my next door neighbour that I used to have, that passed away some years ago. So it was like seeing an old friend. The bog garden, still looking strong. Now this has perked up a bit, this jasmine, because it was wilting. It's still a little bit wilted because it's been so dry. I've tried to keep on top of the watering, but there's nothing like nature, is there? Look at that, that's another jasmine. That's a very, very deep, like cerise pink. Very tiny flowers, but still lovely. All I've got in the greenhouse now is a few lettuce and oak leaf lettuce as well. So this is a pretty pink rose, and a white one there, look. The sweet peas at the back, they're still doing well. But it's pretty green in the garden now. Like I always say, it's a spring garden. Another rose coming on, look. I've got all these to look forward to. Rose on the rusty arch. I've just been trying to sort this little area out. I've put some mulch on the top of it just to make it look a bit neater. Parsons in the pulpit. Now they're starting to die down and they should produce bright red lilies. The fern at the back, that's doing well. The dogwood, which is the very limey coloured leaves, that's doing well. That was put in last year and it did look very, very bedraggled. Work in progress in this corner as usual. But this is the funny bit that I've got to show you. Look at these. It's nearly June and I've got daffodils in the garden. Now they were the ones that I got on offer, you know, they were selling them off cheap. There we are. So that's quite amusing, isn't it? The alliums are going over now. But it looks like I've got a white allium coming there. Must try and get some more white ones this autumn and put them in. I've got some raspberries coming to fruit. That's the dove coming down. Now it's got a nest in this little cherry tree. That's Molly's cherry tree. The whippet that I had that passed away, that's her tree. But it's all good. That's the bay tree, it's had an air cut and it's all coming through again with the new growth. Look at that, another water iris. There's all sorts, there really is. Lots of bee activity. I've got a few fruits in this garden, but not many. Most of them have gone down to the allotment now. Of course, I've got my apple trees, and they've got plenty of apples on. And this, growing through this apple tree, is a rose, and that's going to be beautiful. Honeysuckle at the top, lovely. That's the weather station going round on our chimney. Keep your life interesting. That's what I say. I can hear the blackbird, as I say, chinning in the background. Right, anyway, I thought I'd just show you. Bye.